Good morning, good afternoon. Once again, thank you guys for watching my videos, and I want you to know I appreciate it. Um, every time you watch, um, I appreciate it. If you watch it, I just ask that you subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and leave a comment. Today, I got a real quick video for you. I want to tell you about your stay here in the Philippines. You're coming to the Philippines because of all the hype you've heard about the Philippines, everything you've heard about the Philippines. Maybe you've been here before, you know some things about the Philippines. But something that I'm seeing more often is that there's a lot of especially expats who are vloggers, and they are on the internet in abundance these days. And they're talking about how it is and why it is that they're leaving the Philippines. And they have some issues with the Philippines. So they're leaving. Well, I did a little bit of checking and looking and so forth. And quite a few of those expats who are announcing that they're leaving the Philippines, they're disgruntled, etc., etc. Remember why you came to the Philippines. You came to the Philippines because there was an inadequate living condition where you were. The United States, the UK, Australia, wherever it might have been. Mine was the USA. Okay? The living conditions I would call deplorable. When I say deplorable, meaning that the lifestyle that you were forced to live was intolerable. It wasn't a way of life for me anymore. And I know that there's a lot of people there in the United States that's living that lifestyle, and they really, really, really despise it. On everything that's said, they despise it. And since I've come to the Philippines, I've discovered that there is another way of living. But here's the problem. Here is the problem. Look at all of those expats who saying they're leaving, who saying they have problems back home. They have this, they have that. They give you all these reasonings as to why it is that, well, the problem is that they came to the Philippines trying to live a lifestyle of the USA. Don't bring that shit here. Don't bring your booty clubs, your disco bars, your group meetings where you want to socialize with all this bullshit. And then when you start experiencing and feeling the same frustration, the same whatever that you felt in the USA, now all of a sudden the Philippines is not adequate enough. You got all kind of problems with the Philippines. No, it's not the Philippines. It's wherever you take those ways of life, you're going to have the same problem. You're going to have the same problem. You're going to go so long, and then when you can't make the Philippines what you wanted to make the USA with all the crap that you try to put in, then you're going to run back and say that it's the Philippines. No, it's not the Philippines. When you come to the Philippines, listen, when you come to the Philippines, come with an open mind. Don't bring your ways from the USA to the Philippines. Adopt some new ways. When you come to this country and you see it and you fall in love with it and so forth and so on, hey, that's the sign right there that there's something happening here that wasn't happening where you were at. So adopt what was happening here. Adopt what's happening in the U.S. and abandon the ways that you have back in the USA. Abandon those ways because you're not going to be happy here trying to live the life that you lived in the USA, you know, with all your motorcycles, your cars, your houses, your multiple this and multiple that and multiple this, your strip clubs, your all of the isms that you had and you were so proud of in the USA, and you want to bring it here? It's not going to work, man. You're going to still be unhappy because you need a new paradigm. You need to adjust. You need some new ways of life. The way of life that you experience like me in the USA, man, that's not where it's at. It's the simple. The things that you admired so much about the Philippines was its simplicity. Okay? It's simplicity. How people so poor could yet be so happy. It was the good food. It was the laughter, the jokes. It wasn't buying this and buying that, building this and painting that and fixing this and fixing. It wasn't that. It was the simplicity, the lifestyle. Come to the Philippines. Adopt the lifestyle, gentlemen. Adopt the lifestyle. Don't bring American lifestyle to the Philippines. If you do, you're gonna eventually become unhappy. You're gonna be unhappy. I'm not saying that you can't come to the Philippines and have some comforts and some luxuries that you experience in the US. Yeah, you can do that. But when it becomes your purpose, take your ass back to the USA because that's what you're doing. You're bringing that same goal-minded, driven mentality to the Philippines. And it's not here. It doesn't make the life here. Not going to be happy here. Hey, listen, I appreciate you guys. I need you to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you didn't. Give me a comment. Remember, I've been here a long time. I've seen a lot of people come and go. I've seen a lot of people die here happy. Okay? What I'm trying to tell you is when you get here, adopt some of the culture here. People will tell you, well, this is bad, that's bad, I can't tolerate this. Adopt it. If you don't like the fact that people smack when they eat their food, learn to appreciate it and know that that's a sign of appreciation for good food. And adopt yourself to sitting at the table with people who smack their food when they're eating because they enjoy their food. Don't think it's rude and vulgar because you can go a lot of places and a lot of things that people do, you might get nauseated at. Okay? So when you come here, the key, if you fall in love with the Philippines, the key is you got to adopt a culture. You can't change the Philippines to the USA culture. You can't change the Philippines mentality to the mentality that you had in the USA. You got to adopt. You got to change. And if you don't change, you're going to never be happy. You're going to always have some kind of schism. You're going to always have some kind of problem. You're going to always be trying to do some kind of adjustment. You're always going to be manic about something. Why? Because you're trying to fit a circle into a square. That's why. Come to the Philippines. You're going to see it's laid back. It's beautiful. You got to find out how to get like that. You got to find out how to turn off some of the things that's in your character that you developed from living in the USA. You got to find out how to turn them off. You got to find out how to turn on some of the things that's make this life in the Philippines such a good life. You got to find out how to endorse them, how to embrace them. You see? And the sooner you find out how to embrace them, how to live them, the easier your life is going to be, the less stress you're going to have, and the more you're going to become part of that which you saw in the Philippines that you enjoyed when you saw it, that made you excited. You're going to become a part of it, not just in it, but part of it. That's the difference, my friend. That's the difference. Become part of it. Don't be in it, be part of it. Okay? Be about it. Be it. In other words, be it. You can still be American or UK or whatever else, Australian, but be it. Be what you saw in the Philippines. Listen, you guys take care. Love you to death. And again, subscribe.